Welcome to TJ and Jodi's house.
All right. Woo. I don't know about you, Jodi, but I am excited to be here today.
Me too.
To do this, and I'm not being sarcasm
Me
either.
What are we doing?
Are you wearing a little dress today?
I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it's so hot. Because it's so hot out.
It's so hot.
Oh. Well,
and I'm feeling kind of fat. When you feel fat, you like a loose dress.
Why are you feeling fat?
Because I am.
Because I am. That's why.
Because I am.
No, you're not. You stop that.
I'm a chunk of bunt.
Hey, don't you be talking trash about the woman I love. Don't you dare do that.
Okay.
I'll whoop somebody over that. Look, when people start sponsoring things on the Ace and TJ network of shows, whether it's the Ace and TJ show itself or TJ and Jodi's house, the podcast, they get results. And this one happened fast with Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Right.
I've already had somebody go in there, reach out to them, and they wanted to know, what did they say, Jodi? Where is our furniture?
They want to know what chairs we ordered.
Mm-hmm. Because all of our living room furniture came from Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Mm-hmm. And people love those chairs. Mm-hmm. Mr. Todd, you've been in those chairs, those swivel recliners, and And the great thing about it is that Jodi picked the fabric for the chairs to be made of.
I did.
Yeah, I helped a little bit with that, though. I was like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Like it would have mattered.
Yeah, I like that.
One way or the other.
Yeah,
what I thought.
Yeah.
So we started off with just 2 chairs and a couch. Now we have 4 chairs and a couch of the same thing. Our whole living room is in that stuff. And, Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture has been serving the Lake Norman and Charlotte area for a long time. But people can come from anywhere to Sweet Dreams.
Yes. And I have a friend who ordered a couch from there, and they have big dogs. So she had a material that they picked out and put on to where, like, any dirt, anything that spills on it, anything, it comes right off.
Mm-hmm. And did your sister order stuff? She ordered stuff from there, I think, didn't she? Or did she just find out what she needed for her house in Louisiana? And they helped her with that. Yeah. So they have these designers in there, and they know what they're doing, obviously. And our daughter has one of the mattresses from Sweet Dreams, and she says it's the most comfortable mattress she's ever had. And she went from sleeping on, one of those really expensive bed systems that adjusts and has a number on it that you can set,
Okay.
And she said that's even more comfortable than that.
Yeah. And hers was in a box. Mattress in a box.
So very easy to deal with. They're great people. And you can go to acetj.com/mattress to see all of the stuff that they have to offer there. acetj.com/mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. That's the way they always want to close with that line.
I know.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
But because he's not supposed to say anything after. Last week we did this, and he kept saying things, and he goes, "Sound like a sweet deal to me." And then he say something, he goes, "Sound like a sweet deal to me." So he's got to just say it and move on.
Okay. So sounds like a sweet deal to me. But now I have to move on with the show, so I have to talk. There has been a change in our lives, and we may owe somebody an apology, a public apology.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. And this change has come about by Jodi's actions.
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, this is going to be fun, and Jodi is going to be kind of on the hot seat here about something.
Okay.
I just looked back to make sure we were recording because I don't want to miss this. All right, so we'll get into that coming up next.
TJ and Jodi's house.
Summer is coming, and that means lots of great live music. And this summer, that means Train with special guests Jewel and Blues Traveler. Thursday, June 30th, they'll be at PNC Music Pavilion in Charlotte. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com for Train with special guests Jewel and Blues Traveler.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line, because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
TJ and Jody's house.
Welcome back to the TJ and Jody's house. Okay. We built a house recently, and it's kind of in the country. You describe it as being kind of, in the country, but it's not as in the country now as it was, because they have sold a lot of the land in this neighborhood, and they're building several houses. So the people who lived there before us, the ones who were the original people there building houses and all, the one side of the road is lakefront, and then our side of the road is what they call Lake View. Mm-hmm. So we're across the street from that. So all of the brand new houses are across the street from the lake, and all of the houses that have been there for a while, the older houses, are on the water.
Sure.
Now, when did we move in?
November.
It was probably our first full day there, when we told the story on the show, that the neighbor from across the street came over, rang the doorbell, wanted to introduce herself and tell us about her pet foxes. Mm-hmm. And that she has, several that she's had through the years, and some of them have left because of the new construction and all that. And she was telling us that if we see them, don't be afraid of them, and if they come in our yard and all that. She was seemed to be nervous about the fact that we might mistreat the foxes or whatever. And she feeds them every night. She's telling us that she had given some mange medication and things like that.
She helped them with the mange, yeah.
And so we were like, because we're both from Louisiana, and I grew up hunting and fishing and all that. And I was like, I don't know, I want to be around some wild foxes. I mean, they can be mean. They can, they can carry this disease and that disease, whatever. And made jokes, and we made it a silly conversation and all of this stuff. And to be quite honest with you, we have heard from other people that neighborhood is famous for feeding the deer and the things like that and all that stuff.
The wildlife.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then Jodi said the other day she wanted to go look at the lights in front of our house that we had put out there, but she didn't, has to back her car up because she was too scared to get out, afraid that the foxes would get her or whatnot.
I didn't know what they do.
So it would almost seem like we're anti-fox, which we're not anti-fox. No. Not at all. But we weren't all, oh my God, that's so wonderful. That's so cute that she feeds these foxes and all of that. And we also exaggerated some things and tried to be funny and entertaining with the conversation.
We did?
Yeah. We do that from time to time. Mm-hmm. But we have I think it's an adorable front porch that Jodi has fixed up and all that.
It's so peaceful out there in the evening.
And so we have a screen porch on the back of the house. Mm-hmm. And
it's peaceful in the morning.
It's peaceful in the morning and all. But the front porch is the one that looks directly at Fox Lady's house and property.
Yeah.
And they have a really, really cool setup.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
Right there on the water, and they have a detached garage that's really nice and all that. So Jodi has started enjoying the front porch more often. To the point where the feeding of the foxes has now become an activity that Jodi watches, observes every afternoon, every evening, and loves it.
I do.
Really?
I do love watching that. It's so, they're so smart. They're such smart animals. Like, I don't know. And I watch her come out and she throws them the food or whatever. Last night, and I've even got binoculars.
That's what I was going to say.
I
go
care.
out there last night and she's got binoculars.
I have to see what's going
Sitting
on.
there, I said, okay. You're getting a little extreme. I said, what if they look over here and they see you looking at their house with these binoculars? I don't care.
I'm looking at the foxes. So last night she feeds one something and it looked like almost like an orange or something. I wasn't sure. But before that we saw what was it? Crows going.
Yeah.
They were going ballistic.
Well, the first thing I saw, several crows go over there in that area, and then when they would fly back toward our house to wherever they were going, they had big chunks of food in their mouths that they were. So I figured they're stealing it from the foxes.
Rude, so rude.
Rude, just no manners whatsoever.
I think I even cussed it as it flew by. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I did.
So then
I was like, that is rude.
the fox appeared again. Like, what the? Who's taking my food? You know, because the fox would win in that fight.
Yeah,
a crow and
we
a
had
fox.
a discussion about that too.
Mm-hmm. And I had told Jodi earlier in the week how smart crows are.
Yeah,
They're super, super smart.
they were going ballistic.
So then they start screaming at the fox.
I mean, insane.
Several of them just going nuts because they want
the food. The fox is smart.
Yeah, you can't outfox a fox.
You
I don't know.
cannot.
I made that up a long time ago.
Yeah. So she, whoever gets the food. I don't know if it was an orange. It was something. It wasn't like a full sandwich or anything, but it was because they do carry those sandwiches.
Yeah.
I think so. So the fox came back after the crows took the food. Came back, got whatever she put out, maybe an orange. Runs to the corner by the bush, and I'm watching.
In binoculars, she got binoculars.
I do.
On these
I do.
people's house.
I'm
like
not
a
watching
creeper.
the people. If
But they don't know that.
Anyway, the fox digs up the pine needles, drops the food in it, covers it back up, takes off.
And looks around like where are the crows? I hope they didn't see me do that.
Now, in the meantime, there's people walking, riding bikes, everything. The fox is right there. I mean, he just looks at him like, and the people are just.
Yeah, maybe 15 feet away from him, riding on it. They don't even notice.
And the people don't even. They're like, whatever.
They notice her when they're
Probably. He's probably like, what are you looking at, old woman?
I'm not watching people. I'm watching animals. But anyway, so that was so interesting to me. But then they came back. They came back several times last night, and I felt like they were taking the food, like they get it, and one goes into one area of the woods. Then the other one, this is another thing I've noticed. It comes out. It goes like along the side of the road, not in the middle of the road, just like if you were walking to keep away from cars. And then it kind of looks both ways and crosses and goes into the woods across the street with its food. So they probably just have stockpile food back there.
I mean, and I think it's safe to say that you are on the verge of being a fox lady yourself.
I think I am.
Mm-hmm.
I think I am. They're entertaining.
I know, but you realize, I mean, the stigma that goes along with a woman sitting on her porch with binoculars looking at the neighbor, what's going on at the neighbors. You know
I'm not
that?
looking at the neighbors. I'm looking at the foxes.
But if somebody drives by and looks at you on the front porch and you've got binoculars looking over in the neighbor's
I
yard.
won't get binoculars anymore. But last night I had to. I couldn't see what was going
I
on.
would just put a big telescope on your front
Yeah.
porch.
Just put up a
And
sign.
I warned you I was going to do it because 2 nights before we were watching, I said, I'm bringing my binoculars out tomorrow. And I did.
No, she'll say, you could come out here and talk to me if you want to and
You can
visit.
visit.
I'm like, I know it's hot out there.
And then, he said, so has this taken the place of us watching TV in the evenings? I was like, we're still going to watch TV, but haven't been entertained the last few nights with this.
So yeah, that's pretty much the only time we watch TV together is after dinner and before I go to bed. Well, now that's spent sitting out on the porch with no TV or anything.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, like last night it was 7:20. By the time it would have been time to watch something, by the time we ate dinner, cleaned, all that, and there's no show you can watch by 8.
So is it safe to say that y'all are watching Fox News together?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
We're watching the news of the Foxes.
The Fox News.
So, Jodi is a crazy fox lady now.
I don't care.
And who is the neighbor? You used to love watching those old reruns of Bewitched. What was the neighbor's name? The
Mrs.
nosy neighbor.
Kravitz.
Yeah, you're Mrs.
I'm
Kravitz.
Mrs. Kravitz.
Okay, and so one of the places that we love most in the world through the years has been Destin, Florida. That area, maybe not Destin itself, but that area of
The Panhandle.
Yeah, but Miramar Beach is right outside of Destin, and they're suburbs of Destin, kind of, I guess. And then those country singers and celebrities and all have big fancy houses down the road some more in a little area called 30A. But that whole area is where we've always loved going on vacation, and we kind of got away from it the past. Was it just last year we didn't go when we normally would, or 2 years that we missed?
I grew up going there as a kid.
Right. But I mean, I just think over the last was it 2 summers we missed going, or just one?
One.
Okay, because it's gotten so busy and so many people since I would talk about it on the radio every year when I would go about how great it was and all. Well, now it's overrun with people since I talked about it on the air, and I just I ended up hurting myself because my little vacation quiet paradise is now, you might as well just put a beach in the middle of Chicago.
I'm sure.
So many people, it's crazy. I mean, yeah, you think...
You reaching out to people in Ohio? Because that's the most of the places I've been seeing there.
You think Luke Bryan would have a place there if he hadn't heard me talking about it on the radio, or that Jason Aldean?
I think he sold his place. Thomas Rhett has a place there.
Brittany had a place there. I don't know whether she still does. Yeah.
I don't think she still does. I think... And Jason Aldean, I want to say they sold theirs to get a place in St. Thomas or St. John.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they sold it to get it. I think they could have had a place wherever they wanted. But it was less
it's contingent.
Yeah, contingent.
We can buy this. Jason Aldean's going to buy a house that's contingent.
Yeah, but it is very busy now. Very.
Well, but we are going back there in is it a week and a half or something when we go on vacation? A week. And so I started following this account on Instagram called, I think it's called Destin Right Now or something.
Oh, yeah.
And it's live, they update you. This is what the water looks like right now.
Ew,
or this is what's going on right now. Well, right before you got here, I checked it and I was like, the water, let's see how the water, because it was a video from out in the water. And then all of a sudden the camera, and I'm assuming it was a GoPro or something, goes under the water. It's a guy on a paddleboard. He's just up on his paddleboard, and he throws the camera under the water, and there is a huge bull shark. And it looks like it's in about 3 feet of water. And, of course, he's a surfer kind of dude and all that. He's talking about how epic it is and all that. So
I feel like that's always the case there.
He was on a surfboard or a kayak?
A paddleboard kind of thing. So I don't know whether he was around close to a sandbar or what, because that's where most of the cases where they spot bull sharks and all are they're out by sandbars.
But one reason I like going there is because I don't like getting in water I can't see. Well, I can see, so if I go out there and I'm at my waist, I am looking around.
Yeah,
because they'll come up waist
bull
deep.
shark is no joke.
Right, it's about the meanest shark. They're also really bad because they can live in fresh and salt water. That's how bad they are.
Well, there's some tropical disturbance out there. So I'm wondering if because of that, or there was, maybe that brought it in.
Yeah, and they're very aggressive. Bull sharks are super aggressive.
Oh, my gosh,
And that's what is, I mean, that's the most populous shark in that area is the bull shark.
How big was it?
Probably big as this desk right here, so however many feet that is. And they're just in there,
But still.
and they're
They could eat you.
thick. They're just like muscle, straight muscle.
So when
That's
he
why
went
they
down-
call them bull sharks. They look like a bull. Like, you know.
When he went down video, did it do anything?
No.
Swimming? Mm-hmm. Ugh.
So maybe he saw it from the paddleboard, but either way, you know.
No, thank you. Well, I just am fine sitting in a chair and letting
Yeah.
the waves hit my
I know,
feet,
but
and that's it.
Well, after I get in them beers, as my brother says, is when I want to go out in the water and hang out and stuff like that.
That's not when you need to be out there.
After I done been in them beers. Mm-hmm. But
Wow.
I guess I'll just start peeing up in the chair. I don't have to. See, it's pretty much the only time I go get in the water, you know.
Gross.
I wait out there and pee and then come
Okay.
back in.
Yeah.
And I'm not really fooling anybody anyway because I only go out to like my ankles.
Ew.
And then when I turn around to go back to my chair, then just the front part of my swimsuit's wet. Yellow.
Yellow. Yeah. Gross.
You wear white.
Because he's
Yeah.
and he's dehydrated.
So
Fun times.
we
I
got
can't
that to look
wait.
forward to. Big old bull sharks.
I know, and that's I love going to Wild Dunes and Isle of Palms and all that. But you cannot see anything in that water. Freaks me out. Then again, it would freak me out if I saw in the crystal clear water a bull shark.
Yeah. That's a bunch of bull sharks.
And
what
you
that
know,
is.
when I get into something like that, I just freeze. So it'd probably eat me.
Yeah.
I would. I'd just be like, shark.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're not going to be on a paddle board out there. Anyway,
No,
so.
no, ma'am. I have done that before there, though.
Yeah.
Remember, we rented them.
Yep.
But I'm not doing it this year. Nope.
I'm going to bring a tropical disturbance to the area. I know that. Isn't that what you call it? A tropical disturbance?
Yep.
Yep. It was.
Yep.
Tropical disturbance.
But the guy did say we rarely see sharks in Destin, like when we're.
What?
He meant when they're swimming or whatever. So this was weird. He said, but he was bragging
seen
about how
them.
cool it is. Yeah, I saw a hammerhead
Yeah.
one time when we were going out to that sandbar thing.
Yeah.
Did I tell the family that I saw that from
don't
the
know.
pontoon we had rented?
Oh, they're always around there.
I know.
Because right off of that is so deep. And that's where they're swimming around that island we're on.
I know,
Waiting just to come up.
but they don't want to mess
But they
with
don't
me.
want to eat people, really, I don't think, right?
Well, that's what they tell people that. But
Oh, okay.
I'm not taking a chance.
Me neither.
Because they have done it.
I mean, we're in their
I mean,
territory.
I don't really want to eat asparagus, but I have. And if I were really hungry, I would eat a bunch of it.
Okay. Wow. But I am ready to go to the beach.
Yeah, you need a trip away.
I do. I need a trip away to relax,
Yeah, I know.
boy,
Why are you acting defensive? I said you do.
because I know where you were going.
I wasn't going anywhere. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. But I don't want to see sharks. Don't care to see sharks in the water or anywhere but TV.
SeaWorld.
No,
What's that aquarium in Destin?
isn't that called the Gulfarium or
Yeah,
something
you don't
like
want to see
that?
one there?
I've seen them
Oh,
there.
we did go there once, didn't we?
Yeah, it's boring.
We had little children.
Yeah, but I just think it's really cruel to the animals to serve fish sandwiches at the aquarium.
Oh my God.
They do not.
Yeah, they did. They had popcorn shrimp and stuff. I remember that and thinking that's cruel. You know,
That's funny.
Get a fish sandwich. What are they telling the dolphins? If you don't jump through that hoop, you're going to end up in the kitchen. Which I don't like that kind of thing. So, where are you going today? You look like you've got things to do in the public.
Yeah, I've got to go to. I got to go get paint.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to have you explain to everybody who thinks that I'm not handy around the house. How I fixed the paint in the kitchen that was messed up.
Did you tighten the handle yet to the pantry?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Anyway, so it was boy's birthday last weekend, and I got one little thing to hang in the doorway. So I used a piece of Scotch tape and put it underneath. Well, when I was back and forth or whatever, I guess it fell.
Yeah, I walked into the kitchen while you were gone, and it was in the floor.
It was in the floor. So you picked it up, and he used 3 pieces of Scotch tape to put across instead of under. The next day, I go to take it down, and it completely rips the paint off.
Now, I grew up being told you don't put Scotch tape on paint. But ever since Jodi and I have been married, she's done it, and it doesn't peel the paint off. So I thought, well, okay, maybe my parents were wrong about that growing up.
Yeah. So then we go to try to find the paint that in the storage that is for that, because I knew what color was on the wall, so we're trying to find it. He goes to paint it and paints it, and it is no. It's almost yellow. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. So then I had to call text the builder, find out what color it was, because so now today I gotta go. Yep. I gotta go find the paint and get the right color so he can fix it.
I just think she's nitpicking because. Todd, yeah, I mean,
so bad.
You've really got to work to see that paint doesn't match.
We'll put this up on. We're putting that up on the screen.
Yeah, please.
Text me that picture so I can put up on the screen.
I turned around, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. And that was the second one. There was one that...
The one was a little better.
The first one that we found up there that we thought matched it, it was a little off. It was darker, kind of, a little darker white. And then this one said on the can that it was white. And then, I just slapped it up there. And
so I've got to go get that today to fix, because that's driving me crazy. I'm trying not to look at it. And then we also had a watermelon lesson. You talked about that last week, how you were going to teach Lainey and me how to cut a watermelon without cutting our fingers off.
Mm-hmm. And I did that.
He goes,
Neither one of them was paying attention.
No, I was on the couch, and I go, can I just turn around and look? And he goes, and I said, let's just pretend like I've had surgery and I can't get up. And then you just show me from afar what I need to do. So we did. And it was interesting, but I'm not going to do it that way. It's too much work.
It's a lot less work than what you do with it. And we got a lot more watermelon out of it.
Yeah. So I got to do that. Then I got to go return some lights that I got for the screen porch that boy was going to finish hanging, because it was bothering him because it wasn't all the way around. So I went and got more lights. They're the wrong lights. It was not fruitful yesterday. No. So I got to go return those.
And I don't know when I'm going to have time to get to that paint.
Today.
I'm busy all day.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No.
Jodi. Yeah.
No.
I've got Adam coming to town tomorrow with big meetings and stuff I got to prepare for. And I'm looking at 2 weeks before I've got time to get to that job, that paint job.
Yeah.
I'm just like everybody else who's working in this kind of field. I'm covered up. I am covered up right now. So I'll get to it as soon as I can, ma'am.
Well, I'll do it then.
All we need is maybe a thimble full of paint is all we need. Can they sell you a tiny?
They do a small one. And by the way, our daughter's boyfriend brought over his drill last night, so I have a little project for you too today.
I saw that this morning. I can't do anything else today though. After the paint, that's it. That is it. I thought he was bringing the drill over and he was going to use it
He
to
came
do
over
whatever.
too late. He'd been out on the lake all till dark.
Right. What good is it?
I ordered a battery charger this morning.
Your daughter dates an engineer if he can't be engineering around the house.
You can do this.
What is he doing?
We got the doorbell thing, so it just needs to. I did everything. I got it all hooked up, but it has. And then he has drills, but no chargers.
What's he got a drill?
Just to put the screw in where the plate goes. That's it. Mm-hmm. One tiny.
Yeah. Well, and
That's it.
the history of that needing to be installed goes all the way back to when we moved in, and even at one point, Mr. Todd was going to put that in.
I did it. All I got is one screw in. It'll work.
Well, then why do I have to do any of it?
Because you have to help screw that thing in.
Why can't you do it? If
'Cause I don't know how-
you're Miss
You know how to do
Bernadette Badass.
I mean, I kind of am, but
You Rosie the Riveter over there.
well, that's how stuff gets done.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, I did order a new charger for your drill because we have all these drills and no chargers.
Okay.
Who does that?
Well, I'm guessing you threw the chargers away when we were cleaning out the
Never throw a
garage.
charger away.
Well, why would I throw it away?
Why? So you don't have to do anything.
Please.
But anyway, it's on the way. Amazon is to our rescue.
Okay. Don't you mean Jodi is to our rescue?
No, I mean Amazon.
Jodi, the martyr, the Jodi,
The martyr.
the queen of saviors of everything.
No.
Why don't you toot your own horn a little bit more?
Do.
More from TJ and Jody's house next.
One of the main things that we can do to make our homes stay comfortable is to make sure that there are no pests in the home. And the best way to do that is with our friends at Cardinal Environmental Solutions. Now, Cardinal Environmental Solutions has over 25 years of experience in the pest control industry. And the thing about it is that they are from this area. They serve the entire greater Charlotte area, and they grew up here in Charlotte. They raise their families here in Charlotte. They understand the climate, the soil types, all of the various pests that invade our homes, and they even deal with the bad mosquitoes that we have. So if you need someone to take care and make sure that your house is bug-free and rodent-free, then you need Cardinal Environmental Solutions. They're very easy to find. Just go to acetj.com/cardinal, acetj.com/cardinal, and start living pest-free today with Cardinal.
Let's go. It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.
So yeah, Adam, our manager, is coming in for meetings and stuff. So he's not staying with us while he's in town. We're actually going into the city to stay with him, right?
Yes.
We're going to the Hyatt Centric
Yes.
South Park,
Yep.
and we're having our meetings there, and we are going to luxuriate in the hotel after the
Are
meetings
y'all staying there tonight or tomorrow?
tomorrow night. Yeah, because
Do you have to meet with him?
yeah. It's a whole big.
all of
It's
us.
a whole
Big shebang.
company-wide deal.
Okay.
Big business.
I'm coming later.
Going on. But did he tell you he wanted you there for the whole thing? Well, we start at 2, right?
Yeah.
I have to be there at 4.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, he's got to talk to you about other stuff.
No, he said I have to be there for a meeting with the staff.
Oh, then that's 2.
Oh yeah.
He told me 4.
I don't know.
Just be there at 8 in the morning. Just wait for it.
Right? I don't know.
I don't know, Joe. I know what time I've got to be there.
He told me 4.
You've become a radio person now that you always griped about. Radio people don't know what's going on
They
when.
don't.
Mindy, oh, here she goes.
Don't know what's
Always
going on.
disorganized, running around, can't get any straight answers out of anybody. Wait till the last minute.
Am I wrong?
All of that, blah blah blah. No, you're not wrong, but you've become one of us now.
Oh, I am not one of y'all.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Hell, no, I'm not. No, indeed.
She'll start firing off questions at me, and I go, I don't know.
It's so irritating.
What time do you have to be? I don't know. What time does that live show thing start? I don't know.
Wait a minute. I don't even find out anything from you. Your little friend Jenny's the one that told me about the live show last time. I didn't even know that was a thing. And I go, where is it? And what time is it?
Yeah. And she heard it on the show. I mean, I didn't tell her. Because she does the same thing. She starts asking me questions, and I don't know.
Oh, you know nothing.
You got 2 wives.
Yeah, well, I'm glad somebody tells me things, because he'd roll up in there that day and go, hey, we got to be at da-da-da-da.
I just don't,
Y'all need somebody that can organize y'all's mess.
What?
Like
What mess?
Like,
I never miss
who needs
anything.
to be where, what needs to be done when. Like, y'all need some organization.
A promotional person.
Yep.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do.
What are we missing? We haven't missed anything.
I feel like things are in just disarray.
Well, they're not. Trust me. We've done this whole operation for many years before you came along.
Oh, I know that. And you had people to help.
What are you talking about? You know what it is?
What?
Todd, it's because
Oh, here we go.
was it last week you came in here and there was like I was just making sure that Todd wasn't going to be able to make it, and then all that. So she ended up getting dressed for TV, and then when she got here, you weren't here. And then she's like, well, I wouldn't have gotten up and gotten
It does
here
waste
today."
my time.
I know, but that has sparked the whole, this is in disarray. Everything, y'all are like kindergartners. You're terrible. It's in disarray. You need somebody to organize everything and whatever. Now, the physical stuff in here, yes, needs to be organized. All of these cables and wires and stuff going everywhere. Yeah, that needs to be organized. But as far as,
But you feel like everything else is?
Oh, Lord.
Do you, Todd?
No.
Todd?
like what? What give me an example.
I don't know.
So, because I don't know for sure exactly what time we're doing a show a week in advance.
I
No.
would say, in his defense, I don't think he's the problem.
Okay.
I don't think there is a problem.
Okay. That's
Of
fabulous.
anything.
Okay.
It's just that it doesn't happen the way you think it should. Then it's in disarray. See, that's what it is.
Yeah. It's good.
Everybody
I just
else-
pop up in here on Thursday and pop out.
That's
'Cause
what I
everything
wanted
else
you to
drives
do.
me- I am.
That's
I can't help it that your little pal Adam has made me in charge of some things.
well,
Sorry.
that's an
Things that are
issue that I
important.
have to take up with him
Okay. You do that.
because there is a reason why I don't talk about work stuff and all of that.
I don't talk to you about
'Cause I
work
don't,
stuff.
you
And then
know,
I'm going to
need
see a
you
client
in
today,
any of my
too.
work business.
I'm going to see a client today. Bring them a little treat.
Yeah.
See?
You haven't taken that to them yet? Jody, I took that home to you 3 days ago for you to give to them, and you
brought
haven't
that
been
to
by there.
me.
You are in disarray.
You brought that to
You
me
are in disarray.
2 days ago. Then I, being the person I am, contacted them to make sure they would be there so that when I come, they are there instead of just popping in there and them not being there.
You know what I'm hearing? Disarray, disarray, disarray.
You should know.
I did my part of that. I got you the thing that you needed. All you have to do
You
is
didn't do it.
deliver it.
Alexis did it, and then you brought it home.
So I got it to you. And
It didn't sit in your truck. That was good. That was a
no,
start.
I mean, it came right in because I knew how important it was that it get right to them. If I'd have known that you were going to wait until we were on vacation to swing
Today,
by there
we're not on vacation,
and take
I'm
it over
swinging
there.
in there today.
Oh,
Mind your business.
you're right. You do
Hush.
need to organize
Hush.
us. Oof. I know she's just Miss Disarray. That's all. All right, we gotta go. This has been fun. Go, because you need to get as quickly as you can to deliver that package to that client.
I'm going to beat you.
before they cancel. Like, I thought you were coming with that last week, Jodi. He's like, no, I was watching foxes across the street in binoculars.
Last week you didn't bring it home.
All right, I love you, bye.
It's TJ and Jodi's house on the Radio Button Network.